Nice to see you. How wonderful that you come down from Maine.
It's very exciting.
That's great. So did you get to hear?
Thank you so much for everything.
I'm
in a Shapleigh
I live in Shapleigh, New York County.
So it's just some information about diabetes and my life with it and my family.
Wonderful.
So
That's awesome.
yeah,
We begged to
I bet you did.
we were going on vacation to put by the next day.
Really? So were you able to still
So
go?
we were able to still go
Excellent.
because it was so close to the hospital. They were like, okay, it's fine. You haven't.
And does that allow you to calculate how much and
Yes.
all of that? So do you have to enter what you're eating?
I have to do a carbohydrate, and I press act, so that's my blood sugar now, and I put in, and then I press act, and it tell me how much it's going to give me, and
I see.
one more.
And I'd like one too, please.
It's great to see you there. Thank you. Good. Would you like to? She is from Maine. This is Kevin Kline. So,
Maine.
Oh, very great. Weather's really nice. Yeah, it's really pretty right now.
exactly.
July is great.
Caroline's going to be one of the witnesses for today. I very much appreciate the opportunity to hold this hearing to examine what is often a devastating impact that juvenile diabetes has had on an estimated 3 million American children and their families. I also want particularly to welcome our distinguished witnesses and the more than 150 children who have traveled to Washington from every state in the country and from around the world to tell Congress exactly what it's like to have diabetes, just how serious it is, and why it is so important that we work together to fund the research necessary to find a cure. Since I founded the Senate Diabetes Caucus in 1997, funding for diabetes research has more than tripled, and now it approaches more than $1 billion this year. And as a consequence, we've seen some encouraging breakthroughs, and we're on the threshold of a number of important discoveries.
Thank you for asking me to testify before you today. My name is Caroline Jacobs. I am 14 years old. I am from the great state of Maine, where we say Maine is the way life should be. I am here as a Children's Congress delegate to talk about living with diabetes, the importance of technology for me and other kids with diabetes, and my hope for a cure. I was diagnosed with diabetes when I was 10 years old. It changed my life forever. With this disease, I must always think and be aware of how I'm feeling, and I've had to grow up fast. I feel the burden on my friends and my family who are always worrying about me, always asking me questions about my blood sugar. So I'm doing what I can to make a difference in finding a cure for juvenile diabetes. I brought a school walk for a cure to my school, and this year is the 3rd year for my family's walk team for a walk for a cure in Portland. I also make jewelry and bags to benefit JDRF. I do all of these things so we can continue research to find a cure for diabetes.